Now, step 2 is to set up your dashboard. The dashboard can be accessed over here from your blue side menu. And this is the place where you'll basically see most of what's going on at a glance. You can see there are different modules such as a calendar, new users, which will flag anyone that's new to log into your site for the first time, recent incidents that have happened, upcoming events, and so on. Now, the dashboard is not just these modules in the middle, it's also kind of your menu. It's your top bar here that has links that you can put up there. It has your branch selector for which branch of your organization you're in. And it also has a few of these nice little things that show you permissions, help, takes you to their help, notifications, and so on. And of course, your profile. So this is your kind of whole thing makes up your dashboard. But the part of it I want to show you now is these modules in here. So some of them come built in by default, but you can always change them. For example, you can see here on my secondary dashboard. Oh, that's another thing. You can actually have more than one dashboard. So if you want to set up a dashboard that just looks at one particular branch, if you have multiple locations, or you want to set up a dashboard that just looks at a particular department or ministry, you can do that. No worries. But I'm going to go to my main super dashboard right now. And as you can see, my calendar is sort of squished up on half the page, like all the modules are. And I decide, you know what, I don't really like that. I want to be able to see a bigger calendar so I can see a bit more of what's going on. No stress. Just hit the edit button. And then in here, you can edit your super dashboard. You can rename it if you like. You can add more modules. So all the gray ones are ones I've already added. And in green ones are ones that are in my RiskEZI subscription, but I haven't added them to my dashboard yet. So I will go ahead and edit my calendar because I want to make it bigger than that, right? That's what we said. So my calendar is actually called Bob's calendar and it's at the default filter. Now filter is important. So here you can decide whether to be the default setting, which shows you everything, or only show your records, only show departments that you manage, only show specific departments that you're a member of, or even pick a specific department. So you could have multiple calendars set up for each department if you just want to see everything that's happening in one department. So anyway, I'm happy with default. I want to see everything that's going on. And so I go ahead and I go, item view size. I want this to be large, not small. There's only two sizes and they're essentially half the page or the full page. So I'll submit that and that's it. I'm done with my editing. So go back to the dashboard and there we go. My event calendar is now full size. So a few cool things to say about the event calendar while we're here. There's a couple things you can do with it. So if you go forward for a few months to look at what the upcoming events are, and then you think, oh, stuff me, where am I? You want to get back to today? Just hit the today button and you'll go straight back to today. There we go. I can see the event that's happening tonight is worship practice. So that's cool. I can go ahead and open that event and see what's happening there. I've got color codes on my events here. If you want to add an event easily, you just click it and you get this thing saying, do you want to create an event on this day? I don't want to right now. But if you want to create a multiple day event, you just click and drag and it'll give you the same sort of prompt. Do you want to create an event that goes for this many days? Again, I don't want to do that right now, but I'm just showing you some of the things it can do. So that's your calendar. And all of the other modules work exactly the same. You might decide, okay, I don't need these two empty modules, new users and my tasks. I don't care about those things. No worries. Just go back to your edit button and take those modules off your dashboard. See the remove button? It's a delete can, but it doesn't actually delete them. It just takes those modules away. So goodbye, my tasks. I don't want you right now. And goodbye, new users was the other one. Okay, see those have changed to green now, saying that I can still add them. And the gray ones are ones that I already have kept on my dashboard. Go back to the dashboard and there we go. Now, you can see it's actually moved things around a little bit. I don't particularly like that, so let's put the calendar back at the top. Just drag it up there and there you go. It'll stay there now. When you do an update, sometimes things fall into a default order. That's just a simple thing. Just drag it around and it should stay where you want it to be. Okay, so that is it. That is setting up your dashboard. I could talk more about editing the menus and putting custom links and headings in there, but I'll talk a bit more about that later on. So congratulations on completing step 2, setting up your dashboard.